And says, when I was 8, my parents had a boat on the River Hull. One day it rained. The river rose. My parents let my 12-year-old brother drive the boat. We were sunbathing on deck. I went to get a drink just as the galley caved in, because what he'd done is accelerated into Ticton Bridge. I don't know why I'm laughing. This is not good. The collision took my mum's arm off. Blimey, O'Reilly, I didn't see that coming. If I hadn't gone for a drink, I'd have been decapitated. Okay, well, that's slightly lowered the mood.
Right, don't mess this up, Michael.
Hello, welcome to episode 97 of The Pope is Gay. It's a new year, and a new year means some new jokes. We've got a great show for you tonight, but first, a word from our sponsor. Today's episode is sponsored by ManRape, not Manscape, of course. Today, ManRape is very pleased to introduce the new ManRape Super Rope. You know what they say. The key to a long rape is a strong rope. You can get 50% off if you use the code DylanHomo on their website. Thanks again to ManRape. Thanks again indeed, because I believe they've been our loyal sponsor for every year.
Yeah.
I always wonder whether
clearly we're advertiser friendly.
How they come up with all these promo codes.
They know what they're doing. All right, yeah. So we're going to do some jokes, some nice friendly. Topical jokes about what's going on in the world today. So yeah, Dylan has just left, by the way, for some reason.
Why is everyone... Oh, sorry, okay, so he's not physically left. I mean, he's physically left rather than leaving the call.
I wanted to just make sure that all my devices are on mute because my iPad went dugadum, and we don't want that.
Do that noise again.
Dugadum.
Right, so first up, Dylan is reading a joke from Michael. Go on, Dylan.
Wow. What a great crowd. So... what's the deal with Jews, eh? Did you hear about the Jews illegally building tunnels in New York City? I guess now when you say you're going to NYC, you'll have to clarify whether you're talking about New York City or the Nonce Yid Caves.
Shit. You know what? I forgot, guys. I forgot the laugh tracks.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
I'm kidding. Just put them in post. I'm kidding.
We can't do that, Dylan.
I'm sure they're not all paedophiles like Jeffrey Epstein-Steinberg, man. They probably just saw an opportunity to illegally occupy some space and couldn't restrain themselves. It's a good thing they didn't accidentally tunnel their way into the path of the subway. Otherwise, it might have been Choo-Choo versus Juju. I guess mining under something comes naturally to the Jews, since they're so used to undermining our values, economy, and overall civilization.
Classic.
Hey. And it's the guy that sounds like, he's really enjoying himself. I want him there. He's like, ah!
That's some good friendly humour there.
I'm worried that we might lose our sponsorship from ManRape.
I like how no one gets hurt with that. Everyone can just have a bit of a giggle about it.
Dylan, I sent you one.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's fun. Well, folks, it seems King Charles... Oh, yeah. Don't get me started on
the way
King
he
Charles.
tells them.
Well, folks, it seems King Charles is about to embark on a royal trip to the hospital next week for a rather personal matter. Buckingham Palace announced that the 75-year-old monarch will undergo a corrective procedure for an enlarged prostate. You might even say that his prostate is now king-sized. Is this thing on? Get well soon, King Charles, and may your prostate be as resilient as the British stiff upper lip. I just hope the corrective procedure doesn't involve a sceptre or a crown. I mean, talk about a royal flush.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Okay. Right. Can I just say, have you guys not worked it out yet? My jokes.
Well, they seem bad. Is that the joke?
I didn't write them.
Oh, are they from CGI? What's it called? AI?
ChatGPT.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought you said we're not allowed to do that, Luke.
You're right. Yeah. So what I thought you'd get it straight away. Like, wait, what are these? These aren't racist.
I thought, these are okay.
I was a bit confused. I was like, oh wow, I don't know why. Well, the thing is, because you were like, oh, I've written 10 jokes, and I was like, oh yeah, I feel like that could impact the quality, and I was like, well, I guess I was right.
The thing is, they're not mine. I didn't write them. I thought you'd get it straight away, and these are AI jokes. What I wanted to do was, I guess, See whether you two, could write better jokes than ChatGPT jokes.
You didn't give us a chance to. I see what you mean. You didn't give us. I thought you were getting us to see if we could work out if they were ChatGPT'd or not. I imagine our jokes are probably more offensive than ChatGPT.
No, I'm entirely comfortable saying my jokes are better than the ChatGPT jokes.
Okay. Well, let's see.
I think mine are too. Yeah.
Oh right, fine. Well, I'm going to read out Dylan's first joke then.
Yeah, let's see if... Yeah, okay, Dylan. Because I think mine's already stood for itself. I mean, nonce yid caves? Hilarious.
That's quite good, that.
You wouldn't get ChatGPT coming up with that.
I don't think you would. Right, so... anyone else been following the darts? Wait for audience to make noise of recognition. Okay. Yes, teenage sensation Luke Littler has taken the darts world by storm, coming out of nowhere to be the runner-up in the World Darts Championship. Now, everyone is shocked that this 16-year-old is blowing everyone else out of the water based on how good he is at throwing darts. But you must admit it makes sense. Like, you know what 16-year-olds are like. He's probably wanking like 20 times a day. That's a bit of a noncy thing to say, Dylan, imagining that.
Well, that's what teenagers do, isn't it? Let's
Dylan, it sounds like there's a certain cave that you should be going to. Oh no, I got the biggest laugh.
That's a steal.
When he's not eating his 60th kebab of the morning, he'll be having a right old vigorous tug. Again, it's very weird imagining. That's how he got such a good wrist action. Yeah, maybe. These other darts players can't keep up due to their promiscuous sex lives or supermodel girlfriends. I mean, look at good old Phil Taylor. He was a stallion. He had the first pick of the birds. Not like Littler. He's pulled himself a right munter. Wow, and you said she was fit last week. You couldn't pay me to have sex with his girlfriend, and I'm straight. Okay, I think. I'd rather fuck a man. I'd rather suck a big Jew. Right, I'm not going to read... What is this, Dylan? This is just like being gross for the sake of it.
You got to read it, Lee. You got to read it. Those are the rules.
I want to see. It sounds like it could be funnier than what ChatGPT writes. That's the real question.
I think it's quite safe to say that I didn't get ChatGPT to write this.
Yeah, I'd rather suck. Shall I do it in your voice, Dylan?
Yeah, go for it.
I'd rather suck a big juicy cock than stick my face between her thighs and drink her period blood.
Okay. Logically, that joke doesn't make much sense because you're describing something that wouldn't be pleasant even if she were attractive.
I know.
Like, I don't think there's any woman about whom I could say I would want to do that. So
yeah, it's. I don't know how you came up with that, Dylan, but you have some weird fantasies, I guess. Not to mention she's a nonce, being 5 years older than him, a literal child, and she's ugly. Like, if a woman is going to be to a pedo, okay. Like, if a woman, yeah, you didn't put B though, did you? Like, if a woman is going to be a pedo, she at least better be fit. Like that one teacher you used to have at school who'd wear stockings and always give you the eye, okay? I'd deliberately not do my homework just so I'd get detention with her, and she'd either spank me or sit on my face. What is this? Like, these... I don't even understand. These aren't jokes. Like, these are just like weird sexual fantasies that you're having, and you've listed them as jokes.
This is so funny.
Thanks, Michael.
Yeah, no, I think it's...
I mean, it's funny. It's funny in a performance art kind of way.
Yes, I agree. Right, go on.
To be honest, I actually thought Mike would be reading my one, so I feel like it. But I think like you did a good job with the material you had.
It's just. Like...
So you think that if I would have read it, I would have done or you think if I did it, it could have been taken for granted I'd do a good job?
I suppose it's just like the bit where I put, I'd rather fuck a man, I'd rather suck a big juicy cock. I was just like, I could picture Michael saying that.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'll say it. I'd rather suck. Oh, no, I don't want to actually.
Yeah, I mean, saying
this is the family show.
Yeah, indiscriminately. Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. So next up is Dylan reading Michael's joke.
Right, let's do it.
Shut up.
Rishi Sunak has said that the next general election will be held in the second half of 2024. He's clearly trying to delay it for as long as possible, because the polls haven't looked this bad since the 1943 Warsaw Uprising. It really seems like nothing can stop Labour now, And the name of that nothing is Keir Starmer.
Go on,
you.
sorry.
A politician so boring, he makes John Major look like Donald Trump. I'm so uninspired. Thank you. Calm down. I'm so uninspired by the two main parties that I'm honestly hoping for a green reform coalition. I'd like to see the policies they come up with. No, we're not going to burn the Korans. We're going to responsibly recycle them. Net zero for immigration and carbon emissions. Or how about we're going to stop the channel crossings by affixing razor-sharp blades to an offshore wind farm. Watch out, migrants. The sea's getting a bit choppy.
I didn't know where to put the laugh track in at the end. You know?
Yeah,
I think it's just like a laugh riot. I think the audience.
Yeah, so, they would be losing their mind.
Yeah,
they'd be eating out the palm of my hand.
Like the audience were when Oppenheimer was mocking Strauss. Remember that scene, Michael? You know when he's.
Well, I was thinking about when like the Golden Globes were happening, and that guy was complaining that his writers weren't very good.
Okay.
I love that.
Right, go ahead, Michael.
Did you hear about Jordan Henderson? He's reportedly leaving Saudi Arabian club Al Ettifaq and is now eyeing a move to Ajax. Apparently, he's had enough of that desert heat and wants to trade it for the Dutch climate, which is about as unpredictable as a woman driving. There's a reason why the Saudis banned them, folks.
Come on.
Now, Henderson faced some heat for his stint in Saudi, especially given his vocal support for the LGBTQ+ community. He said he was really hurt by the criticism. Well, Jordan, if you want acceptance, maybe don't go from being a rainbow warrior to playing in a country where the only rainbow they're interested in is on the back of a camel.
Sorry, does that joke make sense?
I don't think it does. I guess since he's joining Ajax, Henderson is the football player that set the record for fastest time to come crawling back to Europe from Saudi Arabia. The only record worse is the Saudis' human rights record. It's a notoriously bad record.
That seems a bit risque for AI.
So I'm assuming that.
Driving
I think that my theory is that he wrote 5 because one of them was ChatGPT. But actually, the other 4 he has indeed written. Is that a correct ascertainment?
No, that's not correct.
Oh,
no.
so was that from ChatGPT?
The woman driving thing was something I added in.
I was
okay.
No.
So wait, but what about the Saudi Arabia's human rights record?
Yeah, ChatGPT included that, yeah.
I could see ChatGPT. What about the rainbow stuff? I bet you added the rainbow stuff.
No, ChatGPT did the rainbow
stuff.
Well,
no, because the rainbow stuff
the
doesn't make any sense.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yes, okay,
yeah.
yes. Right, yeah, that could be a fun game. Which bits did I include or ChatGPT include? Anyway,
it's just going to be anything that's really gay or racist you include.
Yeah, go on, Dylan.
Right. In other football news, Manchester City, or should I say Cheatchester City, the team with more charges than thank you. The team with more charges than a smartphone are finally facing a hearing for their financial rule breaking. I mean, they've got more charges than a credit card and a shopping spree.
I preferred the smart. They kind of already made the joke about like how they've got lots of charges.
I know,
yeah,
but hey,
I appreciate multiple charge jokes. Premier League chief executive Richard Masters won't spill the beans on their hearing date, but Everton and Nottingham Forest, on the other hand, are already set to receive their punishment. It's like they're the kids in the class getting disciplined, while Cheatchester City is at the back, masterminding their next heist. I mean, Everton and Forest got slapped with penalties faster than a referee can say offside when Man City concede a goal.
So, another football joke. Glad to see we've finally deported that awful Eni Aluko woman. I don't know if I pronounced that name right. Speaking of, when are we going to start actually sending more of these refugees to Rwanda? Okay, it baffles me.
That's classic. I like when comedy speaks truth to power.
It baffles me that some of these so-called conservatives are against it. What's the point in having Tories in charge if they're not going to kick out all those smelly Muslims? Okay,
That's a good one.
Dylan has just been offensive. This is the tactic. Okay, I don't think sending them to Rwanda is extreme enough. I mean, all they'll do is get on another door and float back to our Great Britain.
They do I guess you could say when God closes a window, he opens a door.
Unless they have another genocide, of course. What we need to do is send all those benefit seekers to Gaza. That would stop them coming here and trying to take our jobs. Speaking of Gaza, it looks like Israel have finally met their match with Hamas. I'm really enjoying watching it all on the news, seeing them blow each other to bits, and finding out what shenanigans they come up with each week. I'll be sad when it's all over, and it's refreshing to see that neither of them are after us whites for a change. Okay.
That's a good point.
Good to say the days of them 9/11ing us or weaponizing our media is behind us. Oh yeah, no, sure, they're definitely not doing that. I tell you what I don't understand, though, is why either side actually wants Gaza. I mean, it's dirty and full of foreigners. Not my cup of tea, thank you. Give me good old Blighty any day of the week. I'd fight tooth and nail to keep those dirty asylum seekers out of my garden and away from my beloved turf moor. Okay. This is Scary Claret. Even if it's not what it used to be, I didn't vote Brexit to have some twat from Brussels come over and make us play shit. What the fuck is an inverted fullback and when it's at home? Bring back the 4-4-2.
Yeah.
There we go.
Thank you.
It's hard to do a laugh track with yours, Dylan. Again, same issues last time because you don't set up. You just constantly say get me or Michael to say these things. Anyway, go on. Who's next? It's Dylan. St. Michael's.
Dylan? Oh, yeah.
St. Michael's. Right. The Yemeni Islamist Houthis took a stand against Israel.
It's pronounced Dylan. I think we should do, just for record. It's pronounced Houthis.
Houthis. The Yemeni Islamist Houthis took a stand against Israel recently. This at first seriously worried the Jews, who thought that some Spanish speakers were going to charge them a fee for being Jewish. Houthis. Hey Dios mío, señor, you must pay the Houthi fee. When the Jews found out that actually the Houthis were crushing the international economy, they were very annoyed.
Hoy vey, that's our job, and you're not even doing it right. You're only supposed to crash the economy when you want to punish the Goyim for questioning who controls their financial institutions.
Sorry, I
did not deserve to laugh. Honestly, though, it's a serious situation, and we shouldn't joke about it. This is the biggest shipping disaster in the Islamic world since Muslim men started shipping themselves with 6-year-old girls.
Classic.
Right.
And
no, that was good. Go on, Michael. The next ChatGPT joke.
Did you hear about the Abercrombie and Fitch scandal? The FBI has begun an investigation after claims that the former CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch sexually exploited and abused men at events he hosted around the world. Yeah, turns out he was busy creating a whole new line of inappropriate behavior. The FBI is looking at whether Mike Jeffries and his partner ran a sex trafficking operation exploiting vulnerable young men. I guess they took A and F to a whole new level. Abuse and FBI inquiry. The only thing getting exploited now is our legal defense strategy. So is that all ChatGPT?
That's all ChatGPT, yeah.
Wow, abuse and FBI inquiry.
Yeah, there you go. I think Dylan's sweating right now. Personally.
I'm happy to concede that AI is more creative. Yeah. I honestly, sometimes I can happily kill an hour, couple hours just typing stuff in a ChatGPT and seeing what stories.
Of course you can. Of course you can.
It's great fun.
Right, you should love the next joke, Dylan, from ChatGPT.
I look forward to it. Now, from the political circus,
It says news, by the way. It says news.
Oh, I can't read. Right, news from the political circus. Indian Vivek Ramaswamy has dropped out of the 2024 presidential race after a disappointing showing in the Iowa.
It's Iowa.
Iowa.
Never heard somebody
the state.
butcher Iowa.
Iowa Caucasus. Okay.
Yeah.
It turns out his campaign was like a Bollywood movie. Lots of drama, a questionable plot, and in the end, everyone wondered why they invested so much time. Ramaswamy's campaign took an interesting turn as it got closer to Caucus Day.
It's caucus, Dylan.
To Caucus
Yeah, he's
Day.
pronounced everything wrong.
I know, it's incredible.
His rhetoric became conspiratorial, urging supporters to wake up and suggesting plots and forces were working to shape the election. I haven't seen this many twists involving an Indian since the news story that a girl from New Delhi had not been gang raped.
Wow, now that's ChatGPT right there.
AI.
That's a classic ChatGPT right there. They know what to do with the old ChatGPT.
And get this. He pledged to shut down government agencies, including the FBI, the ATF, and the Department of Education. I guess he wanted to replace them with tech support, customer service, and maybe a call centre too. In the end, it seems Ramaswamy's campaign was more of a fantasy than a serious political bid. Maybe instead of selling policies, he should have instead stuck to selling soda and chips at a 7-Eleven. And then, you know what he would say?
See, a lot of this is racist. I can't imagine ChatGPT saying any of this.
Okay,
you know what he would say if some undesirables came into that 7-Eleven?
What?
Get out of my shop.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to.
He'd ask them to leave the shop.
I wanted Dylan to say it in the Indian voice.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yes.
So there was 4 jokes there: the Bollywood joke, the Delhi gang rape.
They came up with the
Bollywood joke is probably ChatGPT.
They came up with the Bollywood joke. They probably came up with the. I don't know if they'd come up with the 7-Eleven. I mean, you've come up with the gang rape definitely. I suppose text. I wouldn't be surprised if they come up with. No, actually, no. I think that's a bit.
But again, they don't seem that racist. So it's like I feel like ChatGPT is not allowed to be racist. So I would assume that they only came up with the Bollywood joke and not the tech support or the 7-Eleven joke.
No, they came up with the tech support joke, ChatGPT. It did.
It doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, and so I can't remember. So the last one stuck to selling soda and chips at a 7-Eleven. So I don't know if you saw the Babylon Bee, that hilarious conservative news site, did a joke that was based on Vivek Ramaswamy going back to working at 7-Eleven.
I see. They're funny people.
But yeah, so I put
I
that
thought
in.
ChatGPT didn't know current events though. Like it only knows up to January 2022 or something.
No. So you know what I did, Dylan? I did this really clever thing, which is I told ChatGPT to write a joke.
What happened? Yeah.
And then I said, base this joke on this article, which I then posted some details from the article. You see how
that's clever. That I like
very
that.
clever
I
like that. Yes.
I actually I do that sometimes if you got like something like the youth centres. Sometimes we have to do like training in that, and then you have to read all these documents. So you can put copy and paste in a ChatGPT, ask it to summarise them all for you, so you can tell people you've read the documents.
And
you haven't.
Yeah, great. That's great. I'm so glad you're working with kids. Yeah, doing this. Yeah,
and then the other thing that's probably going to come out. Yeah, there's these quizzes you have to do based on it, and if you just
is it going to get cut out? Yeah.
If you copy and paste the questions into it, it'll just tell you what the answers are. So you can just do the quiz.
Why do you have to do all these questionnaires as a janitor? What's going on?
Yeah, I know. It's the mind baffles.
Right. Yeah.
Bubbles, bubbles, not baffles.
Do we like those ChatGPT jokes, Dylan? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Yeah. No, it's I you know what, AI is the future, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Right. Okay. So next up is of course me. I am reading Dylan's final joke. So guys, I don't understand why it's so cold all of a sudden, like -2, -3, -4. Yeah, I mean it's -6 right now where I am. I mean, you can tell it's -4 degrees because I go outside and it makes my cock shrink 4 inches and it's normally only 3 inches long. Raucous laughter, sorry. Sorry. It's turned my outie to an innie. Audience laughing uncontrollably. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. But it doesn't make sense to me. You burn all these fossil fuels and try to increase all the greenhouse gas emissions, and it just makes everything colder. Audience shouting yes in agreement.
Yeah.
Serves me right for taking the recycling bin out yesterday. Won't be making that mistake again. Okay. I guess that's a laugh. There we go. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. You've got a certain crowd in front of you. You know. You're not having the wokies in front of you. That's for sure.
And do you want me to read the next paragraph?
Let's just get it all done. Let's get it all out of the way.
Let's get it over with. Okay, that's a great attitude. But yes, I think we can all do with a bit of this global warming now. And you know what I don't find surprising? It gets a bit colder out, and suddenly this Greta Thunberg, or whatever her name is, goes very quiet. I mean, it's all doom and gloom when we have a little bit of sunshine. She's always there to try and spoil things, if heaven forbid the weather is somewhat decent for a change, but a bit of ice and snow, and she is suspiciously silent. It's almost as if the nonsense she keeps bleating isn't true. Thought she was just a bit old to be playing make-believe. I also really don't like the fact she rose to fame for bunking off school. Back in my day, this is fucking Gary Claret stuff. Back in my day, I remember he tweeted stuff like this when the school protests were going on. Back in my day, if you were caught playing truant, you get a clip round the ear. Nowadays, these little hooligans are getting nominated for Nobel Prizes. Marie Curie would be spinning in her grave. Bet she never missed a day of school. Nowadays, they just give out these once great prizes like roofied lollipops at a Catholic Sunday school. Okay, right, there we go. So that's Dylan's jokes.
That's me out of the way.
Again, I prefer I feel like I can only do the laugh track at the end. Otherwise,
Well, it's probably quite difficult for you because you're having to read it and it's like you're DJing and reading at the same time.
So. Oh yeah, no, it's such a challenge. Right, let's go for Dylan now reading Michael's final joke.
Yeah, I ended on the strongest joke. Don't worry, everyone.
Well, how do I say the word again? Caucus or caucus?
Caucus.
It's official. Trump won the Iowa caucus.
I still can't say it right.
Yeah.
I guess they were a big fan of him after they heard he fucked a porn star. Because they thought he fucked a corn star.
Oh, that's funny. Sorry, I'll get the laugh track up for that one. I like that.
Yeah. Is this thing on?
Shit, I accidentally closed the laugh track. Sorry, Dylan. Could you just repeat?
Did you not hear me when I said I ended on the strongest possible
yes,
material?
I said because they thought he fucked a corn star. Hey. Thank you. You're a terrific audience. They love them some corn over in Iowa. If you didn't know that, instead of caucus, they wish they could have a corn kiss.
Yeah, good. See, Dylan, I like how your inability to pronounce that word completely ruins the joke there. Instead of caucus. If I would have known this, I would have written it phonetically, like C-O-R-C-U-S.
You need to do that with Dylan. The thing is, I got frustrated last time with Dylan reading my jokes, and he just read it wrong. I was like, let's have Michael experience that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they're not very politically informed over there. Because they don't have journalists, they have kernelists.
I genuinely find that really funny.
That's good. I like these corn puns, ChatGPT could never.
They're not too corny. Hey. Right, okay.
Boo.
Boo! Get off the stage. Right. I mean, they like corn so much, their organised crime syndicate isn't called the mob, it's called the cob.
There we go.
Right. Okay, so that's
there's one more. Wait, sorry. You've got to end on this. So it's one more. This is what I call the stinger.
Okay,
I'm
ready.
Thank you.
This is the prestige.
And listening, please. Thank you. And listening. Everyone quiet.
You watch that?
Testing. 1, 2, 3. I guess Iowa must be short for I owe a huge amount of my state's identity to the farming of corn.
Sorry, the audience took a couple of seconds to get that.
Yeah.
Right.
The guy really likes it. Right, okay. So,
I like that guy at the end.
So it's Michael's joke next.
Yes, so I mean, it's a joke I read, yes.
Yeah.
Because obviously we just had my joke that I wrote. Did you hear about the latest international drama? Iran has decided to take a little detour into Pakistan.
Why are you saying it so menacingly?
I thought it's part of my comedic persona.
It's like I'm watching
I'm like
the
a
news.
Jack D. Yep, they've launched airstrikes on militant bases, or as they call it, the Middle East and Beyond tour. Pakistan is not happy about it, though. They're like, excuse me, Iran, we have enough on our plate already. We don't need your airstrikes messing up our airspace and giving us unexpected fireworks. The foreign ministry in Pakistan said the strikes killed 2 children and injured 3 others.
Look at you.
Now that's what I call an unintended consequence. We're targeting militants. Oops, sorry about the kids. That's so funny. We're targeting militants. Oops, sorry about the kids.
Yeah.
And you know, this is all happening while the Israel-Gaza war is still ongoing. It's like the Middle East is having a full-blown drama series, and every episode comes with a new surprise twist. Tonight on As the Middle East Turns, Iran takes a scenic route through Pakistan, and Pakistan is not having it.
So,
I'm guessing the oops, sorry about the kids was ChatGPT, and was also simultaneously the funniest thing said in the whole monologue.
Yeah.
In this whole thing.
That was all ChatGPT.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw, we're targeting militants. Oops, sorry about the kids.
That's right. Like, you could apply that to so many wars. Whoops.
What I love about it is it's like it tries to be wholesome, and like you can't have a thing about people throwing apples at people, but then there are like other things that it's like the rules. We just don't know what the rules are.
I know. Go on, Dylan. You're reading the next ChatGPT.
Oh, am I? Oh, I thought I was finished reading. That's fine. Let's have a go.
No, you've finished reading Michael's.
What's going on in Gaza? Apparently, there are so. What's going on in Gaza? Apparently. Apparently, things are so tough that parents are now foraging for their own food.
Dylan. That doesn't say foraging.
Oh, foregoing. Fair enough.
Right, third time's the charm.
What's going on in Gaza? Apparently, things are so tough that parents are now foregoing their own food to give it to their children. I mean, I've heard of mommy and daddy are on a diet, but this is taking it to a whole new level.
That's good. Insightful.
They're saying an apple in Gaza costs $8. That's not a snack. That's an investment. I hope it comes with a certificate of authenticity. Yes, this is a genuine Gaza apple, hand-picked, and it comes with a side of economic despair.
I like that.
UN agencies are calling for more humanitarian assistance, reporting that Gaza urgently needs help. The death toll is rising, and I'm pretty sure at this point, even the Grim Reaper is like, enough already, let's wrap this thing up. That's amazing. Well, was that all ChatGPT too?
That was also all ChatGPT.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I think maybe that's the best when it's writing these like casual late night jokes about tragedies.
Yeah.
I suppose because it doesn't know about the whole thing, because it's and you're just relaying a news article, you can kind of get it to. You could always.
Yeah.
I reckon as well, if you said it was fictional, then you could get it to be even more creative, because it would be like it's not a true story.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Write about a fictional 6 million Jews being. ChatGPT said that's already fictional.
Okay, Michael, you're next.
Did you catch Benjamin Netanyahu's latest televised address? He declared that the war against Hamas will continue until the end, until total victory. It's like a never-ending Netflix series, but with more explosions. Netanyahu said, "We are continuing the war until we achieve all of our goals, returning all of our hostages and ensuring that Gaza will never again constitute a threat to Israel." I mean, I've heard of setting ambitions and...
God damn it.
For once in my life, I've read it wrong. I mean, I've heard of setting ambitious New Year's resolutions, but this is on a whole other level. And the best part? He's promising to eliminate Hamas. I didn't know he had a magic wand or a superhero cape with a Hamas Begone label. Maybe he's been taking lessons from Harry Potter on diplomacy. Expelliarmus Hamas. Very, very appropriately liberal for for late night television.
Yeah.
Of course, Netanyahu did actually once appear in a Harry Potter movie. You added this.
No, I didn't.
As a goblin in Gringotts Bank. You want my perfect innocent ChatGPT would never do that.
Never.
He was reportedly cast as he didn't need any makeup for the role.
There we go. 100% ChatGPT, no doubt.
I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure.
Right. Dylan, the last one. Go on.
Fun. Did you guys hear about Eleanor Williams? She's the woman who went viral in 2020, claiming she was groomed by a Muslim gang, and even posted photos of her bruised face. Turns out it was all a bunch of lies. It was actually a Jewish gang instead. One video. That just sounds like. Yeah. One video shows her with self-inflicted facial wounds while acting drugged. I guess she was going for the Oscar in the category of Best Performance in a Crime That Never Happened. Williams was just sentenced to 8.5 years in jail for preventing the course of justice. Perverting the course of justice. I haven't seen someone pervert the truth this much since the Jews claimed millions of them died in the Holocaust.
That's classic ChatGPT.
I like my ChatGPT Holocaust denial lines there.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems ChatGPT is quite anti-Semitic.
It's quite a serious problem.
The guy that made ChatGPT doesn't believe in the Holocaust, so it's like, it's just like, hey, ChatGPT, write me a story about a tree or something like that, and then it just adds that in somewhere.
Yeah. So yeah, those are all the jokes, guys. Thank you again to ManRape, for sponsoring this. And yeah, I just want to know, how do we think ChatGPT stacked up against YouTube?
You know what? I think it did work. I think one of it is it kind of lulled us into a false sense of security in that we thought we were, we could be funny, but then every now and then it just hit you with like the kind of shocking. Like I think it worked very well with the shock factor.
Yeah,
because you just couldn't see the hilarious jokes coming.
Hilarious, yeah. What about you, Dylan? Do you think ChatGPT was funnier than yourself?
Infinitely better than myself. Or anything I can come up with, definitely. Having said that, the best one were the corn jokes from Michael. Like, I don't think
those
ChatGPT
were pretty good, actually.
Could do them.
Right. So yeah. That's it. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I think we had some laughs, some good times. And yeah, we covered the events and kept our audience informed as well.
That's true.
That's true. So let's go on to the topics now. Which one of you wants to go first?
I can, unless Michael wants to.
Yeah. No, yeah. I think mine's good, but I also, I feel like I want, Dylan's to go first, just so mine seems even better by comparison.
Okay, that's fair. Go on, Dylan.
Good stuff. Right. So, things are getting a bit bad at the youth centre at the moment. Back when I started, you'd only get told to fuck off, say once or twice a week. I'm lucky now if I can maybe go an hour without it. Not get a knife dangled in front of my face, or that they come to my house and they just shout, go fuck yourself, and stuff like that. So I think what
but
can
it's all
I
good natured.
What can I do to help? Because the kids are getting worse, and what can we do? They're running riot along the youth centre. So I thought, what do teenagers like more than anything? It's like when you were a teenager, what was your favourite thing? Say like when you were
porn.
like 14 or 15.
Yeah,
except for porn.
Like maybe PlayStation, or
you're a long way off. The answer is Uno. Okay, the game Uno. So I thought, I've got a maths qualification. What can I do to get these violent youths back on the straight and narrow? So I come up with this version of Uno, but it's mixed.
Oh, you know what? This is how like Hasbro has the whole like Barbie movie thing. Like, like making you could do that, but like you could get the rights to the Uno movie, and it could be like a good
Uno movie. That's a much better topic than one I've got. But yeah, the Uno movie. But yeah, but it's Uno. It's mixed in with algebra. So I pitched it to some of the professors at the youth centre. They told me to fuck off and get back to cleaning, and like one of them spit on the floor, and I had to clean it up. To remind me my position. But I wanted to trial this game of Uno with you guys, see how see how well it goes. So you can kind of see the cards that we've come up with. Essentially, every card kind of simplifies down to something, in like algebra. Now, unfortunately, we're going to see each other's hands, which does, but I think that kind of adds to the fun of the game a little bit, because it's kind of makes it a bit more tactical.
You could have really done this at the start, Dylan, honestly.
What do you mean?
Well, before,
like setting everything up.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to see that it's all like shuffled and everything like that, so it's all fair.
Dylan, I don't fucking care. Like, if you want to rig this game, rig it. Like,
fair enough.
All right.
Fair enough. Right, so we're gonna deal some cards out. So I'm gonna be at the top, and then we'll have say Luke in the middle, and then Michael at the bottom. So maybe I'll go first to help the game along. So I say you can play a yellow card. So I'll play this yellow card here. That makes 5A. So you can either play a card that makes 5A or a card that's yellow.
I'll play 6A squared.
He's playing 6A squared. Good stuff. Right, Michael, you're
Okay, now I do have something that equals 5A. Is there any advantage to me playing that? Oh, wait, now do I have to play something that equals 6A squared?
That's it.
Oh, that seems pointless. Okay, I'll do my 4A minus 2A.
Good stuff. Okay, so I need to make 2A, and I can't make 2A. So
I have a card that does 2A anyway.
I'm going to have to draw a card from the pack. If I can play this card, I'm allowed to, but I can't, so it's I lose my turn. It goes to Luke.
Okay, so do I have a 2A?
You have two 2As. You've got the yellow one and the blue one.
Yeah, you got it.
I do, exactly. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and play the blue one.
Ooh, I like that tactical. Good stuff.
Right, I'm going to play the 2 times A, my one.
Yeah, now it's my turn. I think I'll just play the green card, so keeping the colour as it is.
Okay, well, I'll play the exact same card.
Actually, yours is times, not plus.
Yeah, it's different. Makes a different thing,
Well, not really, does it? Because it's
No, well, wait, so wouldn't it be 4A either way?
Yeah.
One of them's 4A, one of them's 4A squared. I'll have you know.
Oh, 4A squared. Oh, yeah, that is a good point. Sorry, yeah, okay. This is why you're the janitor.
That's why I'm the janitor.
So in this situation,
You have actually got 4A squared.
A times 4A, that's 4A squared, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So can I play 4A squared?
You can play that card, yeah. Right, have I got 4A squared? Oh, yes, I do. Ah, perfect. Look at that.
This is fun.
Yeah, right. Look at that. And we're learning about how like terms work. That's good. Do we feel like stabbing anybody today? Or,
No. Oh, no, I don't actually. No, yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I don't feel like calling you a wanker outside.
Maybe if I lose.
Okay.
Right, it's in the middle. Is it Luke in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously the card that works, play it.
You're going to play the +2 card. That means Michael loses his turn, has to pick up 2 from the pile.
God damn it.
So then it'll go to me. So I should just play this. Oh, don't forget to say Uno if you go down to 1 card, Luke.
Okay, so...
you have to play your little, black card thing.
Yeah, I play that little gay black card.
You're going to play the wild card.
Uno.
Oh, Luke.
Oh,
there we go.
there you go.
So now, what does this mean, this little wild card thing?
I get to change
what is
the
the
colour.
block?
Yeah, what are you going to change the colour to, Luke?
Yeah, Jesus
Okay.
Christ. Come on, guys. You should know Uno.
I didn't know the rules.
So I'm going to change the colour naturally to yellow. And
Yellow.
Michael, if you play that stop sign, we can get out of here quickly.
Yeah, true.
Because then
Get
Luke
out,
will
we
win.
can-
But also, if I play the reverse sign, he wins too, right?
Good point.
So I have a card to play. All right. I'll play the reverse one because then I feel like I'm not doing what Luke told me to do.
Fair enough.
And then I'll play my final card, which is yellow, and yay, I win. Oh,
Luke
wow.
wins. Well done.
I feel
Well
so
done.
happy.
And do you feel like you learned something today? Because that's the
No.
important
Well,
thing.
I learned what Uno is and how it works.
Yeah.
Okay, good. No,
Oh, I
yeah,
can
this
play
is
that.
okay. Let's keep going then. I like this.
I can play that.
Okay.
Michael,
And now me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Michael can
I'll
win
do
this.
I'll do
Yeah.
the block.
block, yeah.
Do the 4 card, Michael.
No, you
I'll
can't
do
you
the
can't do
4
that because he's
card.
got a value. He
sorry.
can play the wild cards.
Yeah, can I do the card that changes
No,
the
wait,
color?
no. But the wild
I'll
card
do-
is the same. It's the same as that. You don't have a yellow, so you can play either of those 2 cards, right?
I've made it so it's got to be your last resort. So it's just like a house.
Oh,
rule.
okay. I'll play the wild card and I'll change it to like green or something.
Don't change it to the color he has, Michael. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
so I change it to
have,
green.
Oh, I don't have green. There's green. Look at that. What a draw that is. So you got
No, but-
plus 2,
That's
Michael.
Now Michael
Okay.
can add 2 cards, right? Oh, sorry, Michael can add his
Michael's got
4
draw
onto it.
2. Then it's
No.
my
Wait,
turn.
why have
again.
I got to draw? Oh, I see, because it's a draw 2. I see.
So you
my
can't
turn
play
again.
you can't play the 4 on top of that 2 then.
Oh, you can stack draw. You can stack the draw cards, but you can't stack that. That's actually. Hang on. I don't know. Yeah.
Because I believe you can in the game. Again, I'm trying to help you here, Michael.
Let's
I'm trying
just
to
do
save
that.
you.
It makes
Okay,
the game
good. I
quicker,
don't
doesn't
know
it?
either.
It makes the game quicker. Go on then, Michael. You stack.
Okay, can I see? I'll stack the draw card or something.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to draw 4, but I'm gonna call out the fact that you've not said Uno, and you're down to 1 card.
Uno.
Oh,
I don't. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna let you off the hook. Right. Okay. Go on then.
Yeah. So I'll play my final card. And I'll change the color to.
What are you gonna change it to? Don't change it to
No,
yellow.
blue.
That's the ultimate
wait.
middle finger.
I'll change it to yellow.
Draw another card,
That's
Dylan.
funny.
Go on. Wow, so you came up with this game and you lose horribly. Like this is...
Oh, there's an A there. I kind of thought I would. That's how you know I didn't cheat.
Let us rate Dylan's topic. So, Michael, you go first.
I'm gonna give it a 7 for creativity, just because I think I like games.
Look, at the end of the day, I won, so I mean that factors into this. I'm gonna give it an 8.
There you go. I knew I should have rigged it so I didn't win, because then that would mean that I'd do better. I think I did have 7 written down, so I'll stick with that. But yeah, I thought it was good, and I'm glad that none of us feel like stabbing or telling anyone to go fuck themselves. It was a good thing.
Good stuff, right? Michael, you go next.
Yes, so who can remember what I did many moons ago? What am I talking about? I'm talking about the classic. We each take turns doing improv, because of course we're all big fans of yes and. Yeah, the tradition, as we all know how it works, is that we have a wheel thing, and we do it in different rounds, and I assign you your characters, and then the person who's not doing it, so it'll be each in pairs, the person who's not doing it calls out the scenario. I'm going to click to spin the wheel of names.
This is fun.
So, Dylan, this is for you, I guess. Okay, so you are, and I need to check my notes, but I believe you are, in fact, a Ukrainian with strong opinions on geopolitics who isn't aware of the ongoing Russian invasion of Ukraine. So that's your character.
That's fine.
Again, just to clarify, you heard what I said. You are a Ukrainian with strong opinions on geopolitics, but you are not aware of the Russian invasion of Ukraine.
So
Now, to
I've
me-
got strong opinions on geopolitics, but I've got no idea that Russia are invading my country.
Oh, you know what? Sorry. For some reason, I don't know why Russian invasion's on there, and I am Gal Gadot, but she finds Indian Zionists really attractive. So, by the way, we're going for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Is the timer? So,
Okay.
What's the scenario?
Yeah, I don't know. You're fucking on a date. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, okay. So,
You have such beautiful eyes.
hello, it's me. Oy vey, it's me, Gal Gadot. I'm so excited to see you today. I'm confused. On your dating app, you maybe had some kind of filter. I thought you would look slightly different.
What do you mean different? I am Ukraine.
Were you in the shadows or something?
You see, we have all these gas explosion, like all this. I do not know where it all come from. Like I see tank, I see tank in my village, and I think, what does this belong to?
Well,
Greg,
for me, it's
is
very
that
normal for people to have tanks in their villages.
Greg, is that your tank?
The invasion, because I've heard that Russia's doing this invasion. Obviously, I think invading someone's homeland is a very terrible thing to do.
Russia? I thought Russia are friends. Who are they invading?
They're invading you. Didn't you hear that? I was talking to my good friend Vikram the other day, and he was telling me about it in between thrusts.
Why would they want to? We are a good friend of Russia. Like Putin is my guy, man.
No. I mean, at the end of the day, the only thing that should be being put in is a nice curry flavored cock inside me.
Oh, yeah. Where are chicken Kievs, man?
Yeah, I mean, no, don't you know they're called chicken Kievs now? Like, didn't you hear about this? Your country's called it's called Kiev because the Russians invaded.
Oh, is the Ukraine or just regular Ukraine? I can never keep up what we call ourselves these days.
Yeah, well, I mean, at the end of the day, some people call where I'm from Palestine, so it's people will just be making up names. Clearly,
that's
it. Okay, so the first one is Keir Starmer.
Do you want to be Keir Starmer, Dylan?
Keir Starmer?
I shall abstain from that decision.
Okay, so I guess that's him going to... Okay.
That's his.
Yeah,
That's committed as Keir Starmer below.
By the way, Keir Starmer, there's nothing to him in terms of like the character. Like,
that's
just Keir Starmer.
that's
Wait,
hilarious.
Green Goblin.
So it's Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin specifically. But okay, now Luke, you will be a gay
What
Australian
the fuck is this?
a gay Australian Aborigine.
Oh,
I don't-
Mate. Good.
Can you do an Australian accent?
Good
Yeah,
lord,
but
mate.
like, what's the Aborigine part of it? Like, that's very obscure.
I don't know, maybe that's not necessary. You can choose to omit things if you don't like them, but so this is Keir Starmer talking to an Australian Aborigine,
Okay.
and what this is going to be is Keir Starmer is now Prime Minister of the UK.
Good.
He's going to visit the Australian PM, but he's been shown up, and the only person there is the PM's is the janitor, like the Capitol building.
Oh, so
basically
the janitor's the black guy.
God,
yeah,
who
so
would
no
wanna-
one. Yeah,
who would
well,
wanna
that makes
mix
sense.
with a
Yeah.
janitor. Hello, I'm looking for the Australian Prime Minister, please.
Well, you're in the right place, mate. You should be around here somewhere.
I have got an appointment. I booked it several weeks in advance, and I believe that he should be honouring his commitment to the appointment.
Sorry, mate. Who are you, mate? Who are you?
My name is Sir Keir Rodney Starmer, and I am the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland.
Nah, you're not, mate. Come on. Who are you really, mate?
No, it's true. I've led Labour to a landslide victory. We won 360 seats, despite my apparent lack of personality and interest and general foresight in actually coming up with any policies.
Wow, that's fucking crazy, mate. Don't know really what to say, mate. I mean,
I wonder,
you know,
maybe I can use this opportunity to make myself seem more electable. Is there any camera person available to take a picture, photograph myself? Would you mind posing with me for a photograph?
Yeah, but I gotta warn you, mate. I'm gay. So
Even better, have you got an LGBT flag with you?
well, I thought you didn't like that nowadays, mate. I thought you were very much against that, you know, because you're trying to.
Well, between you and me, it's not my cup of tea.
I want
Do you tick any other diversity criteria?
Well, apparently, I'm going to be an Aborigine, but I don't really know how they sound compared to normal Australians.
Have you got a didgeridoo?
Yes.
Having said that could be
up my
cultural
rectum.
appropriation.
I have a didgeridoo up my rectum because I am gay.
What would Tony do?
Okay, that's it.
All
Good
right,
stuff.
there we go.
I like that. And now, finally, it's me versus Luke. And
Was it versus? Is it a competition?
sorry, well, yeah,
who
it's not a competition, is it?
who won the last round then?
No, sorry, there isn't a competition. I lied. Okay, so
I mean, I don't
would
really
you
know
rather
what.
be racial stereotype?
Yeah, the Green Goblin. Like, can you do a Green Goblin impression?
Spider-Man, like that, you know.
Spider-Man, hi there. Hey
Yeah,
boys,
okay, so
I'm a
Luke,
green goblin.
You are gonna be racial. So this is like the free space, you know. This whenever we do the the improv, we always have free space for racial stereotype. What would you like a racial stereotype to be?
Oh, well, I didn't mind. Let Dylan pick.
You are going to be. Let's just go with Indian. You know, it's just nice and easy. Nice and easy, does it? Let's have fun. Let's have some
Great,
fun.
fine. Great.
Okay. So Dylan, what's the scenario? It's Green Goblin meeting an Indian.
Right, so you gotta compete for. I don't know. Pretty much the goblin is after some schmeckles, and they think there might be some in this river of poo. That's in. So he's gone over to India in search for some green schmeckles, and he's foraging through a river of poo. And this Indian doesn't want him to do that.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so
Where are they? Must be here somewhere, you lovely schmeckles.
Excuse me, sir.
Hey there, what do you want?
Excuse
What's
me,
your
sir.
problem?
Can I please ask what are you doing beside our bathing water?
It's your bathing water. Hey?
Yes, we just cleaned
That
it.
must be why it smells so bad. You
Yes.
got your stench in it.
We just cleaned it recently, as you can see. It is a lovely brown,
Okay.
very nice,
Yeah,
very
well,
good
I'm-
on the skin.
To be honest, I'm from New York City, so this is pretty normal for me.
Oh,
But I
I
was
see.
thinking, maybe you and I should team up. What's your name, Buster?
Vivek Ramaswamy, sir.
You what do you got going on? What can you offer me in my quest to find my schmeckles?
So you're looking for some schmeckles, sir? Well, so you are a goblin, as they say, sir. Is this correct?
Yeah, I'm something of a goblin myself.
You see, my people, we really like goblins, sir. We support them over the Gaza conflict. We are very much pro-goblin, sir.
I see, yeah. Well, we got a few of the goblins over in the Big Apple. It seems like we got a lot in common here, between New York and India. Seems like there's the same number of brown people, too. So, Mr. Ramaswamy, I'm thinking we need to team up to take out the Hamas man. Yeah. I think he might have stolen all the schmeckles.
Oh, he is a very, very bad man, sir.
No, I heard that they were talking about the shekels over there. Maybe they just misspoke. I heard there's a few goblins who got some shekels. I'm wondering if maybe they just meant to say schmeckles.
Perhaps, sir. Perhaps that is the case. I understand, sir, since you are this goblin, you do not like Spider-Man. I believe that is the case.
No, yeah, he's... I don't like how he's always making these funny little quips.
Yeah.
And he dresses up in a weird outfit.
No, I know. Dressing up in weird outfits, sir, is very unusual. Us Indians would never do such a thing. No. We despise that.
Okay, that's time.
I wanted to include the fact that he's more he's not just a goblin, he hates Spider-Man.
Yeah, I was trying to. I mean, I threw the New York City stuff in there. But.
Yeah. Let us rate Michael's topic. So Michael goes first.
Okay. Yeah, I really liked that. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was funny. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Yeah, I think an 8 is a good rating. So Dylan, if you give Michael an 8, if you give Michael a 7, he's won. Oh, out of you two.
That's fine. I'm going to give him a 9 though, because I thought that was a really good topic. I found that really funny, especially the one with Michael and linked with the goblin and the schmeckles.
There's a band called Schmeckle. Okay, you'll love this. Okay, this is from Wikipedia. Schmeckle was an all-transgender Jewish folk punk band from Brooklyn, New York.
Wow. We need to go and see them.
Yeah, we need to go see the Schmeckles.
Right, so my topic now, guys. So yeah, this is going to be relatively quick, but but fun. All right, have any of you got ad block?
You know what? I do. I stopped using it on YouTube because I think YouTube introduced the thing where they stopped it working.
Yeah, so I've been fascinated by the tug of war between YouTube and ad block. So YouTube introduced a couple of months ago this update, which meant that so the ad block didn't work. But then ad block, or you had to disable your ad block basically. But then ad block to watch videos. Then ad block introduced this new update where you could watch videos on YouTube with ad block, and the ads skip to the end basically. I don't know. Did you experience this?
Yeah, no, this is it. This is what's going on then, because I've never had the issue where, because they say that if you're using ad block, it will disable it. But I've never had it where I can't watch videos because of my ad block. But I'm starting to get adverts appear. But if I refresh them, it will. They'll be there, but they'll skip, so they'll only appear for a few seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
So I didn't realise that was the case. That was the reason why. So, I'm learning. That's good. I like it. Good topic.
Okay. Well, that's the thing. There's tug of war going on between adblock and YouTube. Now, I think what YouTube have done is they are making if you have adblock now on YouTube, because you're still skipping ads basically, because you're just seeing the last frame of the ad on YouTube. So you're still skipping the ad now if you have adblock. Now adblock is making your computer or YouTube run really, really slowly. Yeah. Are you aware of this? Has this been happening to you? Because it happened to me and millions of other people, and I had to get rid of adblock.
Oh, I suppose not. I didn't realise it was doing that. But for instance, I generally just watch it on. I've got this thing called Brave Browser where you can just watch it. It's got an adblock built into it, because I watch most YouTube stuff on my phone. So
yeah, because obviously YouTube is owned by Google, so if you're using Google Chrome, I imagine they're not going to like it.
Yeah, well, I installed uBlock, which works. By the way, I did ask ChatGPT to write a joke about adblock. and all of this whole situation, and then I and then I got rid of it. But so this is from the great mind of ChatGPT. So if you find this funny, Adblock users are reporting issues while using YouTube. On the YouTube subreddit, users are venting their frustrations. It's the place where people gather to complain about YouTube, and that's saying something. I can imagine the posts. Day 37, still waiting for my video to load. I've forgotten what cats doing funny things even looks like.
I love that. It's boomer humor.
Yeah. Maybe this is YouTube's subtle revenge. Soon we'll have YouTube loading screens with motivational quotes like, patience is a virtue, and so is watching that detergent commercial for the 10th time.
Wow. That's great. That's really well done.
Okay.
You know, the great thing about adverts is he's sort of, Granny, I got the job.
Oh, yeah.
What's our favourite adverts, guys?
Well, you know what? I keep getting one that's like some people who are really excited because they got that, like they got a new house, but then like the big problem for them, it's like it's an advert I think that's exclusive to America because it's for an American company that helps you move. It's not U-Haul, but it's something like U-Haul. But it's like, we got the house, and it's like, oh no, how are we going to move our stuff? And I like that in this economy, like you got this millennial couple, and they're like, oh yeah, okay, we've moved into it, we're officially homeowners. But I tell you what, it just sucks so much that we've got to like move our stuff. And I feel like anyone actually watching it who's just like, do you have any idea how hard it is? Like if you owned a house, you wouldn't be like, oh, but you know what sucks? I've got to move my stuff.
Yeah,
now.
This is what it is.
I've got another question actually. So YouTube, of course, is slowing down. Adblock is slowing down YouTube. If you could ruin one website on the internet, what would that be? As an interesting question. I thought I'd ask. Has anyone got an answer?
Ruin one website.
Take
on the
one
internet.
website offline.
Take it offline, get rid of it.
Yeah, ruin it, make it unusable, like YouTube is right now.
Because I was gonna think like it could be funny if you took like an adult content site and you ruined that in such a way that I don't know, like it just had like in some way it was unusable in a way that was comedic.
Okay, that's fine.
But like I'm not sure exactly what would be like a good way of doing it. Like maybe replace everything with AI.
Well, just make it like a straight porn site, a gay porn site. It's like overnight, it's just all gay porn videos. I mean, perhaps.
Yeah, that would be it. Yeah, that would be. Yeah,
I don't
like that.
What about you, Dylan?
I mean, I suppose you can always vandalize Wikipedia. I probably would just delete the Man City website.
Of course.
Just inconvenience all 6 of their fans.
Delete the Man City honours list from Wikipedia.
You can just do that anyway, can't you? I mean, I keep doing it, but they keep blocking my IP address, so I have to keep getting new ones to do it. And then,
Michael, any website?
Yeah, I'm just looking at. So what I'm looking at world's most important websites. I'm thinking, would any of these be quite funny? I guess like maybe Amazon because of the whole tax thing. I mean that's kind of a righteous reason to do it, but that would show them.
Very moralistic. What about 4chan?
I've got a better one. I think Reddit, because Reddit, like 4chan, at least they've got edge, whereas Reddit's like, it's the cringe dude bros.
I guess, you know what, we'll call that topic a day because I just realised how late it is. So yeah, Dylan, Michael, can I have a rating?
I'm only going to give it a 6, which is, I feel mean because like I didn't dislike it, but it just didn't have much. So I'm sorry, Luke.
Fine, right? I'll go for a 7, Dylan.
I did have 6 written down. I do apologise, Luke.
That's fine.
I always feel bad because, like I say, it wasn't like I didn't hate the topic, but
Yeah, no.
We just need to keep you humble.
I just wanted to talk about the adblock thing because I just find that fascinating. The battle between YouTube and adblock.
Yeah.
And it's quite.
I respect that because one time there was this hero who just really wanted to talk about like his scenario where the United States gets split up and balkanized. He was kind of heroic, and he decided because he wanted to talk about it, he'd just do it as a topic.
Okay,
I think it was quite nice of you to not go as heavy with the topics. Give myself and Michael a chance, for a change.
I mean, look, this season, Michael's won 3 and I've won 4, and Dylan's won 0.
Oh yeah, I really could have done with that Uno. To be honest, I should have just given Michael a 6. Shouldn't I? Could have.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah, the forfeit is looking principal. So let's do final thoughts now. So, Dylan, you go first. What's your final thought?
No, I was so cold yesterday. My computer froze. It was my own fault though. I left too many windows open.
Great, Michael. Final thought.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm really kind of starting to, sometimes I really look forward to these these conversations. I find that, you know, the fun we have, the enjoyment we have. It's actually like today I was actively looking forward to
That's great.
to doing this. And,
That's
you know, I just
great.
want to say thank you.
Oh, that's wonderful.
You know what? Hang on. Can I just say something?
Shut the fuck.
Can I just say something? You're welcome.
Okay. Well, yeah, join us for whatever we're doing in a week's time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.